Thanks for tuning us in. We're MuchMusic. My name is Bill Wilichka. Coming up. Hang on a second. Can I get something to drink? We got Smashing Pumpkins 1979 from the double disc Melancholy. Hang on a second. Can I get something to drink, please? Anything? Oh, great. Thank you. Hang on a second. Much better. Melancholy in the...
That's a shame. Cut down in the prime of life like that. But it does teach you a valuable lesson, kids. Always try to be really specific when you ask for things. Well, I'm sure we're all really going to miss this guy on the floor here. But let's try not to dwell on the past. I don't want you to think about this as the end of this poor VJ's pathetic life. I want you to think about this as the beginning. The beginning of MuchMusic! MuchMusic, the show where I play all the videos that I want to watch. You got a problem with that? Ah, that brings back memories. Dare to be Stupid, a golden oldie from 1985, back when I was just 14 years old. Well, you know, since this is my show, I just kind of naturally assumed that I would get to pick all the videos. But the general manager here says they have this show called Daily RSVP, where apparently the viewers write in and request their favorite videos. Yeah, like they know what's good for them. Well, okay, fine. I'll play your little reindeer games. This is Daily RSVP, requested songs for video play. Let's see what the viewers want to watch. Got a letter here from, some idiot. Dear, I watch your show every day. Do you think you can play Buddy Holly by Weezer? No, they suck. Okay, who else is writing in? Got a letter from Mike Hoffman from Moose Jaw. And Mike writes, hey, I love the show French Kiss with Natalie Richard. I think she's really beautiful. Do you think I could see her dressed up in a pink tutu and doing a little pirate jig? Well, sure, Mike. I think we can do that. Well, now that was fun, wasn't it? Okay, let's see, who else? Got a letter from Carlotta Barnes from Regina. And Carlotta writes, Dear MuchMusic, would you please play Friends of P by the Rentals? Now, wait a minute. Isn't one of the guys from Weezer in that band? Well, I guess he's pretty cool. Well, heck, why not? Here's the Rentals with Friends of P. Wow, it's been so long, I forgot I was even in that one. All right, moving right along. Got a letter here from Melanie Lucas from Montreal. And Melanie writes, Dear Al, I loved it last time when you played Runaway Train by Soul Asylum. It really tugged on my heartstrings and made me aware of a very serious problem. Do you think you could play a little bit more of it? Well, okay, just a little bit. This is for you, Melanie.
Bought a ticket for a runaway train, like a madman laughing at the rain. A little out of touch, little in pain. It's just easier than dealing with the pain.
I'm sorry. That video always gets to me. I got a letter from New Brunswick. It's Cindy Beckwith. And Cindy writes, Dear Al, I'm hoping you can help me. My little brother just had a serious accident and has been in a coma for the last several weeks. He doesn't move or speak, but I think he can hear what I'm saying. He was always a huge fan of yours and also a big fan of Whitney Houston. Al, if you could find it in your heart to play The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston, I think he just might snap out of his coma and we can be a real family again. Well, you know I would, but we're kind of running short on time. In fact, it's time for one more letter, and it's from Carl Dittmar. And Carl says, Dear Al, I've got a life-size picture of you tattooed on my body. Now everybody thinks I'm you. Anyway, could you please play Crazy by Aerosmith? Sincerely, Carl Dittmar. Well, Carl, again, I normally would, but we're running kind of short on time, so we'll tell you what. I'll give you the synopsis. Okay, Alicia Silverstone is this Catholic schoolgirl who's in such a hurry to leave that she inadvertently pulls her dress up over her head. Whoa! Then she gets in a car with Steven Tyler's daughter, and they change into their rock chick clothes, and they're driving down the road just singing their heads off. Finally, they pull into a gas station, and there's this weird old man who becomes sexually aroused whenever he sees someone pumping gas. Whoa! Whee! Meanwhile, Alicia's in the store just shoplifting away, and the guy's like, go ahead, I don't care, take whatever you want. And Alicia's like, okay. And then the other girl starts cramming stuff in her bag, and the guy just keeps eating licorice, and then the girls go, hey, this guy's been so nice, let's give him some dirty pictures of ourselves. And the guy's like, wow! And then they drive over a bunch of pylons, which for some reason gets that weird guy even more excited. Okay, so then they decide to enter a strip contest. Come on, you want to? Okay. And Alicia dresses up as a man, and the other one dresses up as a slut. Then she goes on stage and does her big slut dance, and they're just having so much fun. And then later in the car, they're going, wow, look how much money we made being sluts. Woohoo! Okay, so then the next day, they're driving along the road, and they decide to pick up this guy driving a tractor, and like, he just jumps off the tractor like a crazy person, and they all go off together, and the tractor's still going. And then, of course, they all go skinny dipping, but then, get this, the girls steal his clothes. Oh, those crazy girls. So now the girls have this naked guy chasing them down the road, and he jumps in the car. Wow, look out, naked guy in the car. And they're having so much fun, the guy decides to pick his nose in the back seat. The end. Well, now that was a fine message for the youth of today, wasn't it? Well, that's the end of RSVP. All right, now let's move on to more pressing issues. The issues that make up the very fabric of our society and define us as individuals. Yes, it's time for you to ask me any burning question that's on your mind. I want you to stand up and be counted. I want you to come forward and ask Al!
Ask Al.
Hi, my name's Steve from Richmond Hill. Hey Al, did you see Eddie Vedder on the Grammy Awards this year? My question is, if he thought that they were so worthless stupid, why'd he bother going?
Well, you know, that's a really good question. I've been to the Grammys a number of times, and let me tell you, even if you hate the Grammys and everything they stand for, there's still 3 really good reasons to go. Number 1, you get to throw spit wads at the back of Barbra Streisand's head. Number 2, free tacos at the after party. And number 3, this is the kicker, as everybody's leaving, you get one of these. Huh? Huh? Pretty cool, huh?
Al, I was just wondering, are you a Beatles fan?
Oh, man, I am a huge Beatles fan. Are you kidding me? Oh, I know all those guys personally. In fact, Paul and I are especially close. Once, he even told me that I could be the walrus. Is that cool or what? Oh, man. Now, I don't want to make you jealous, but I just happen to have a pre-release copy of Beatles Anthology number 17. Now, this isn't going to be in the stores for like 5 or 6 years, but I happen to have a copy. And as an Al Music exclusive, I'm going to play you a track. Now, get your tape recorders ready. This is a track called Ringo Getting Ready for the Ed Sullivan Show. He's shaving. See? Ringo shaving. Okay. Oh, he's gonna hum something here. Like. Wow, isn't that great? I guess you have to be a real fan to appreciate it. The next cut, he flosses. So killer. By the way, since Mr. Paul McCartney and I are such close personal friends, I thought I'd take advantage of our relationship and bring you this exclusive MuchMusic interview.
Paul McCartney. Man, what a thrill this is. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Welcome.
Oh, sure, in Big Gara, the top of the morning.
You can just say hello.
Hello?
Paul, you're acting stupid.
Oh, I'm really sorry, I do that sometimes.
Now, what did I say? You start acting silly, and you don't get your cookie at the end of the show.
What are you doing?
Okay, then. Just be good.
Okay, you go and you tell me what to do. I don't know what's going on.
All right, cheer up. So, how's it going, Paul?
Everything's vibrating, dude.
That's nice. Before we get started, are you comfortable? Can I get you anything?
Water.
Okay. There you go. A nice cup of water for Mr. McCartney.
Well, wait a minute. Am I paying for it?
No, Paul. The first one's free. There you go. Drink up. There. Now, can I get you anything else?
Beef.
What? I thought you and Linda were strict vegetarians. Okay, beef coming up. Ugh. There. Now, are we finally going to do this interview?
We're gonna do it. Joe.
It's Al, remember? Not Joe. Anyway, just so I have it straight, you were known as the Stinky Beetle, right?
What?
Or was it the Cute Beetle? I forget, one of those. Anyway, what kind of music are you listening to these days? Do you like jazz or maybe classical?
I don't like jazz. I don't like classical.
I see. So, what kind of music are you listening to? Uh-huh, John Tesh. What else?
Boom. Boom.
Sex Pistols. Mm-hmm. Then what?
Ding-a-ding.
So you have very eclectic tastes. That's good. Speaking of music, I was just wondering, have you heard my new album yet?
That is probably the worst album, the album I hate most.
Oh. Well, what do you think of my underarm deodorant?
Hey.
Yeah, I knew you'd like it. So, Paul, I guess this is a pretty big moment for you, being on TV with me. Do you realize that at this very moment, there are literally dozens of people watching you?
Oh, my God.
That's right. So now, as a public service, I'd like to show everybody an extreme close-up of your lips. Wow! Check out those lips! Look at those lips! That's Paul's lips! Hey, did you know that the camera guy here is ticklish? Watch this. Wow, isn't this fun?
No.
All right, time for you to entertain me. I want you to sing some bip-bop music.
Boy, no.
Oh, come on. We want bip-bop music. Give us some bip-bop music.
Bip-bop, real.
Oh, that was just great. Thanks. Oh, by the way, isn't that the shirt I got you for Christmas? Oh, it looks good on you. And, you know, I'm still wearing that steel wool underwear you got me. Anyway, let's talk about the old days. Now, I hear you used to be quite popular with the females.
Not just humans, either.
Let's change the subject. Couple of quick questions. How much do you have in your wallet right now?
You know, $1 billion.
Wow, impressive. Hey, can I borrow $5?
No, man.
Okay. How do you feel about sticking pencils up your nose?
I love that.
Knew you would. You know, I've had this piece of broccoli stuck in my teeth for the last week. You think I should floss with a dull razor blade?
You've got to do it, man. It's the best way.
Well, I'll take your word for it. Say, do you think your head will explode if you listen to too much Milli Vanilli?
I think it will.
So, Paul, being a famous bass player and all, you must have an incredibly well-developed thumb. Will you show us your thumb?
Oh, okay.
Would you do anything I asked you to?
Yeah,
Would you paint my house?
why not?
Would you shave my back with your teeth?
I actually don't have that much a problem with that.
Cool. Well, thanks for being on the show, Paul. You did a terrific job.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you were great. And let me just tell you confidentially, you were always my favorite member of Wings. Say, I'm getting some people together to go bowling after the show. You want to come along?
That is like just so romantic.
No, it's just bowling, Paul. You want to come or not?
It just would be great. It's been my dream.
Well, all right, you're there. Any final words for our viewing audience?
Gotta do this, gotta do.
Yes, I couldn't agree more.
Paul McCartney here on Al Music. Thanks again, Paul. Okay, do we have another question?
Hi, Al. I'm Shane from Halifax, and I'm wondering if you've gotten into the internet yet.
Ah, yes, the information superhighway. Actually, my drummer Bermuda Schwartz has his own webpage, which is pretty cool. He's got all these wild pictures of me and the band and up-to-date information on what we're doing and where we're playing. And well, let's tell you what, I should give you the webpage address. Go out and get a pencil. You're not going to want to miss this. It's really cool. Okay, you ready? You ready? There you go. Okay, let's take a look at the MuchMusic webpage. I haven't seen this yet. It should be kind of interesting. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, okay. We got your schedule grid and your daily listings. What's over here? Video clips, programs, VJs. What's this down here? What's on Much right now? Wow. Oh, neat. They keep pretty current. All right, cool. What else we got here? Spotlight and, what's this thing? Countdown. Who pressed the button? I'm sorry. Don't go away. Hopefully we'll be back with more Al Music.
Speaker's Corner on the road now.
You will continue to watch Al Music. Are you watching? Are you watching?
Watch it! Watch it! Oh! Hey, man, I'm getting kind of dizzy here. Hey, let me in! Hey, mister, let me in! Hey, bald guy, come on, come back! Hey! Come back! Hey! Oh, you suck!
Ask Al.
Hi, I'm Tadas from Nelson, and Al, I have a question for you. Where's Harvey the Wonder Hamster?
Yeah, good question. I haven't seen him lately. Harvey! Harvey, where are you, pal? Oh, there you are. What do you think you're doing down there, Harvey? Hey, you want to sing the Harvey the Wonder Hamster theme song? Okay, here we go. Oh, Harvey, Harvey, Harvey the Wonder Hamster. He doesn't bite and he doesn't squeal. He just runs around on his hamster wheel. Harvey, Harvey, Harvey the Wonder Hamster. Hey, Harvey! Oh, good job, Harvey. Well, you know, Harvey's been really busy lately. He's been busy training for the 1996 Summer Hamster Olympics. And with my help, I think he's a shoo-in for the gold in the 100-yard dash. Okay, Harvey, here we go. I'm his personal trainer. I've got him on a special diet. He's down to 2% body fat. He looks good. He feels good. Don't you, pal? Okay, it's time for your daily workout. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Go, Harvey, go! Go, Harvey, go! Run! Run! Move those legs! Feel the burn! Come on, run! Go, 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 go! Go! Go, go, go! Go, Harvey, go! Go, Harvey, go! Oh, good boy! I'm so proud of you. Good job, pal. You're looking really good in there. Nice way to move those little legs. All right. Okay, pal, you worked hard. You deserve a little break. Time to hit the showers. Okay, next question.
Hi, I'm Carol from Sudbury. Hey, Al, I was just wondering, along here with my friends, why don't you do movies like Pauly Shore and Adam Sandler?
Well, I would, but you see, I've got this darn cerebral cortex here, so, you know, I just can't seem to... Uh-oh! Sounds like it's time for another interview. Let's go see who it is. Well, look who it is. It's, you're that guy that... Oh, man, I know you. What's your name?
Billy Joel.
Willie Joe?
Billy Joel.
Isn't that kind of a weird name for a grown man?
That's my real name. You know, sorry.
Well, tell you what, do you mind if I call you Louie the Weasel-Faced Dog Boy?
No.
Great. Oh, now I know who you are. You're that We Didn't Start the Fire guy, aren't you? I love that song. Come on, sing that song for me, would you? Really belt it out. Let's hear it.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Wow, that was intense. Oh, thank you. That was just amazing. Listen, before we really get into this interview, could you describe a well-written song for me and then stick your finger up your nose?
Yes, I think a well-written song is something that has a narrative.
Cool. You know, you remind me so much of Santayana.
Who's Santayana?
Bob Santayana, my plumber. Any relation? No, never mind. I know this is kind of personal, but how often do you wet your bed?
God, what a horrible question.
Come on, answer it!
During a tour, I'd say maybe 24 times.
Ew. The maid has to clean that up, you know.
Hey, what do I care?
Big grown man still wets his bed.
But I'm not supposed to talk about it, so let's not talk about it.
Billy wets his bed, Billy wets his bed, Billy wets his bed.
What, are you out of your mind?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of your little problem. Maybe after a few years of therapy, you'll be able to overcome it.
Well, hopefully that's gonna happen.
Okay, a couple of real quick questions. Who do you think is smarter, Paul Simon or Art Garfunkel?
Art.
Really? You know, Paul Simon can recite the periodic table of the elements in alphabetical order.
Cool. Paul can do that?
What are you looking at? I'm over here. Okay, tell me what an iceberg is like.
Most of it is under the water.
Yeah, and?
They're heavy?
Okay, I'll accept that. What's the main reason you like Sean Penn?
Because he punches out photographers.
Fine. Now, name as many classical composers as you can.
Beethoven and Chopin and Liszt and Brahms and Debussy and Picasso.
Picasso? All right, the judges will accept that. Now, name as many occupations as you can, but do it in kind of a funny voice.
Plumber, carpenter, electrician, teacher, accountant.
All right, you're doing great. Now we're on to the bonus round, and the category is famous piano players. Please answer in the form of a question.
What about Little Richard? How about Jerry Lee Lewis? How about Fats Domino?
Excellent. You win the grand prize, this rare mint condition copy of You Light Up My Life by Debbie Boone.
Smash it.
Okay, you're the boss. Well, we need to start wrapping this up. Let me just ask you, if you had your choice, if you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be?
Sitting here doing an interview for MuchMusic.
Oh, that's nice. Now, are there any questions you want to ask me?
When are you going to get a real job? When are you going to settle down and really seriously think about life?
Thursday. Well, Willie, that brings our little interview to a close. Thanks for coming in today.
Oh, I think I've only just started.
No, take my word for it, you're done. There's nothing left for you to do here.
I've got a lot left to do.
No, I'm afraid you don't.
I've got plenty left to do, my God.
Plenty?
Plenty.
Well, now that you mention it, before you go, would you mind taking out this garbage for me?
It's not my job.
Oh, Mr. Popstar, copping an attitude. Come on, take out my trash!
I don't think I have to.
All right, buddy, you asked for it. We'll be right back. You know, growing up, you could only hear alternative music on small radio stations broadcasting out of someone's garage.
Now millions of people dig it.
That's right, homie.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you play that again? I love this part. Yeah, this one right here. Oh, that is so neato gross. I gotta see that one more time. Just play that again. Oh, okay, here it comes. Here it comes. I love that wisdom tooth thing. Do you mind? I gotta try that for myself. That looks so cool. Wow! Look at that! It's huge! Man, that was so fun. What? Oh, do I have something on my nose? What? Did I get it? Anyway, we'll be right back after this important message.
Hi.
Ask
Hi, I'm Mandy from Hamilton. Al, can you help me? I'm a huge fan of Green Day, and I can't remember what color the lead singer's hair is from one day to the next.
Yes, that is a big problem. That's why I got myself this Billy Joe hair color wheel. Let's see, if today is Wednesday, and the yen is strong, and it's 3 days until the next full moon, then his hair must be blue. See, it's as simple as that. Man, best $300 I ever spent. Next.
Hi, my name's Knight, and I'm from Montreal. Hey, Al, I was just wondering if you heard the new Mariah Carey album.
Oh, you mean this one? Music only dogs can hear? Yeah, I heard it, and, well, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of mixed on it. I mean, I applaud her for stretching herself artistically and testing the limits of her vocal range and all that, but, you know, personally, I can't hear that much above 20,000 hertz. My neighbor's dog seems to like it, though. Anyway, speaking of Mariah, I was lucky enough to obtain an exclusive interview with her just a few short hours ago. Here, then, is a peek into the life of this extraordinary pop phenomenon. We are very fortunate to have another very special guest here in the Al Music Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my close personal friend, Mariah Carey. Now, Mariah, when you... Oh, it looks like she's still getting her makeup put on. I'm sure it'll just be a minute, so, How much longer?
Almost done.
Okay. Mariah Carey. How we doing? Are you ready yet, Mariah?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're really pretty. Really, really pretty. I mean, I've seen you on TV and stuff before, but in person, your skin is so smooth and your teeth are so white and you don't have anything hanging out of your nose or anything. I mean, you are just gorgeous. You are beautiful.
I know.
And not only beautiful, but talented. You sing like a little birdie, you do. Your voice is amazing.
I know. It really is.
Just gorgeous and talented. That's you.
I know.
In fact, I'd go so far as to say that aside from Paula Abdul, Janet Jackson, Madonna, Whitney Houston, and about 3 or 4 others, you're my favorite American female pop singer under age 35.
Thank you.
Is it difficult being so beautiful and talented?
That's hard.
Really hard?
Really hard.
So, you're telling me it's hard?
It's hard.
Wow. Say, Mariah, your voice sounds a little dry. Can I offer you a drink?
Okay.
There you go. Just what you needed. A nice, refreshing cup of warm monkey spit. There. Now, isn't this the best time you ever had in your life?
I'm having a lot of fun.
No, I said, isn't this the best time you ever had in your life?
Mm-hmm.
That's better. So, Mariah Carey. Carey. That's a Japanese name, isn't it?
No.
Huh. Where are you from originally?
Japan.
I see. Oh, is your older brother really Jim Carrey, the movie star?
No.
Because, like, I thought he was really funny in Ace Ventura and The Mask and Dumb and Dumber. He just cracks me up. Can you say alrighty then?
I shouldn't really be talking right now. I should be resting my voice.
Oh, you'll talk. You'll talk all right. Now, I don't want to hear any more smart lip out of you, young lady. You hear me? That's better. Now, Mariah, if that is your real name, tell us about the kind of stalkers and weirdos that follow you around.
Those are really my only friends.
Well, that's just very, very sad. Say, is it all right with you if we tilt the camera down to your chest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Wow, now that's entertainment. Okay, let's tilt back up. There we go. That was great. Okay, enough about you. Let's talk about me now. What do you think about Amish Paradise?
I just think that it's an incredible song. I mean, there's something really special about the song.
Really? You really like it?
It's my favorite.
Oh, thanks. That's very nice. And let me just say, I heard that new song of yours on the radio, whatever it's called, and it doesn't suck too bad.
Thanks.
Mariah, I just want you to know that if, God forbid, your marriage falls apart and I happen to be available at the time, I would consider going out with you.
That's important to me.
Well, thank you for being on the show, Mariah. You're welcome back anytime. Unless, of course, we're able to book someone else, like, say, Alanis Morissette, or Celine Dion, or Shania Twain, or Joan Osborne, or Sting, or Enya, or Winona, or LL Cool J, or Natalie Merchant, or Garth Brooks, or Neil Diamond, or Ozzy Osbourne, or Tom Petty, or Metallica, or Annie Lennox, or Bananarama. But other than that, we'd love to have you on.
Right.
Mariah Carey on Al Music. Wow, I could just watch me all day, couldn't you? Thanks again to the dummies for being such great sports on that one. Coming up, we have more videos and stuff, so don't go away. We'll be right back with more Al Music. While you're waiting, why not hop out to the kitchen for a little nutrition break? Here's one of my favorite recipes. Cheetos, soy milk, and Vaseline on rye bread. Now that's good eating. A little greasy, but good. We'll be right back.
Mr. Yankovic, my name is Ivan Alteef. I work for Video Aces. We make rock videos. I love your work. Good to see you. Let me give you my card.
And I want to thank John Cusack for taking the time out of his busy schedule to do that Al Music bumper for me. Thanks, John. Well, I'm feeling a little intimate right now. And just a little bit interactive. So you know what that means. It's time for Al Unplugged. That's right. I'm going to be performing a song from Bad Hair Day that I still own all the publishing to. And I'll be joined on stage by the fabulously talented Silhouette Singers. Is everybody ready? Since you've been gone, well, I feel like I've been chewing on tin foil. Since you've been gone, it's like I got a great big mouthful of cod liver oil. Well, I'm feeling like I stuck my hand inside a blender and turned it on. You know, I've been in a buttload of pain since you've been gone. Well, since you've been gone, since you've been gone, I couldn't feel any worse if you dropped a 2-ton bowling ball on my toes. Since you've been gone, it couldn't hurt any worse if you
Since you've been gone, well, I feel like I'm getting tetanus shots every day. Since you've been gone, it's like I got an ice cream headache that won't go away. Ever since the day you left me, I've been so miserable, my dear. I feel almost as bad as I did when you were still here.
Oh, man. Oh, I was afraid of this. It's the CanCon alarm. I guess I haven't had enough Canadian content in the show so far. Oh, let's see. Well, you know, I don't mind supporting struggling new Canadian artists, so, here's a video from Alanis Morissette. Well, we're back. And look who's joined us in the MuchMusic studios. It's my brand new pal, Robert Plant.
We were already pals before we'd met.
Oh, that's a very sweet thing to say.
I'm a fan, you know.
Why, thanks. I like some of your stuff as well. So, I guess you've heard my new album?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did you think?
Awful.
Okay. I thought you said you were a fan of mine.
It was a bit spivvy before.
Yeah, I was going to say that. You were a bit spibby there. So, Robert, I've heard stories that after Led Zeppelin broke up, you used to hang around with the guys from Air Supply.
I used to go out with them at night and jam, and they let me play lead guitar, you know, in the clubs.
You really liked playing with Air Supply?
Oh, man, it was great.
Are you telling me that you thought Air Supply was a better band than Led Zeppelin?
That's right.
Wow, that's a shocker. Hey, you also did some duets with Barry Manilow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he seems like a pretty nice guy.
But he's also a raging monster, loony nutter.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying. Say, are you getting hungry yet?
Oh, I am. I'm
Good. Now we're... Oh, you know, I had some Twinkie Wiener sandwiches here for you, but I think Harvey ate them all.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't mind.
Well, if you want to drop by my house and hang out after the show, I'll make you all the Twinkie Wiener sandwiches you want.
I mean, I don't go to people's houses and hang out, man.
Yeah, whatever. Robert, do you mind if I call you Bobby?
No.
Well, Bobby, I've always admired your beautiful singing voice. Could you sing a little something for us? Some real gut-wrenching rock and roll song?
I've been living in a soul desert.
Oh, man, you still got it. Amazing. Hey, you want to hear me sing for you now?
Yeah.
Robert Plant, Bobby Plant, let me be your sycophant. You know I shan't recant my affection for you. You.
Put the keyboard away.
Well, sure, okay. Sorry.
Get the mandolin out.
I don't have a mandolin here. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Hold hands.
Well, you know, all right. You know, I'm confident enough in my masculinity that I don't feel threatened or nervous or uncomfortable holding hands with another man. It's nothing wrong with that. It's there. So, anything else I can do for you?
Squeeze my lemon.
That's about all the time we have left. Our guest has been Mr. Robert Plant. Thanks for coming, Robert. We now return you to our regularly scheduled programming. And now it's time for the Canadian concert listings. Taking a look at the concert scene, the long-awaited Bad Hair Tour hits the road next month, and here are just a few of those dates. Starting off in beautiful Victoria with a couple nights at Wacky Wally's Waffle World, where their slogan is, "Hey, you want a waffle?" Then on the 31st, we're in Vancouver for an all-star benefit show, with all profits going to help victims of that crippling yuppie disease, tennis elbow. Kicking off the month of June, we'll be heading to Calgary, where we'll be doing a big show in the parking lot of Chuck E. Cheese. Unfortunately, our show at the popular theme restaurant Tastes Like Chicken has been canceled due to some kind of misunderstanding with the health department. But the good news is that we've been held over at Giggly Goo Goo's Comedy Hut in Saskatoon, where we'll be opening for Fred Cavallina. Residents of Regina should not miss our gig at the Stop and Putt Miniature Golf Course, where we'll be playing a set on Hole 9, right next to the big windmill. And then it's our week-long stint at Mr. Frank's Poodle Wash. Always a great time. On the 21st, we'll be flying back to L.A. to do our laundry. Then it's off to Sudbury, where we'll be kicking out the jams at Crazy Louie's Bowling Alley and Liposuction Clinic. The 29th sees us playing at the long-awaited grand opening of Don Knotts Beef Barn. That should be fun. And on the 30th, we'll be in London, Ontario, performing at Fred and Louise Feldstein's 25th anniversary party. And of course, we'll be back to Toronto in July for our traditional month-long sold-out concert series at the Sky Dome. We'll see you there.
Stop serving dinner and don't spare the spare ribs.
All right, that was the Ramones doing just one of the many songs that you won't find on my new album, Bad Hair Day, available this very second at a fine retail store near you. You know, could I see just a little bit more of Natalie Richard doing that pirate dance? Oh, Natalie. You don't know what that does to me. Anyway, I've been keeping track, and I just happened to notice that it's been several minutes since we played a video by me. So let's correct this terrible injustice right now, shall we? Here's a golden oldie from 1987. It's Living with a Hernia on Al Music.
Hey Al, you remember me, Jordy Comstock from Lunenburg, right? Well, I dropped a quarter and I got her in front of MuchMusic. I was wondering if you'd get it for me sometime, if you're like, just walking by or something.
Sure, no problem. Hey, I know these are tough economic times and every little bit helps. So the gutter, huh? Was it like on this side of the building or was it... Ow! Oh man, that's smart! That's really painful. Okay. Oh, can we move the car now? Next question.
Hi, Al. I'm Jonathan from Oshawa, and I haven't been living in the big city for very long, and I was just wondering, what is the correct way to hail a taxi cab?
It's really fairly easy. The trick is to be confident and self-assured without being too aggressive. First, you extend your right index finger, then cock your hand at a 45-degree angle, and then in a firm yet understated voice, say, "Taxi! Taxi!" You see how simple it is? Whoa, buddy, excuse me, I think this is my cab.
I don't see your name on it.
Hey, don't get cute with me, man. This is my cab. Just walk away, all right?
I don't think so.
You want to start something?
Yeah.
You want to start something?
Yeah,
You want to start... All right, you asked for it, man.
Hi, my name is Natasha. I heard that you and Madonna had some kind of falling out. I was wondering, have you guys patched things up yet?
Yeah, Maddie and I are tight again. In fact, just the other day, she dropped by the Al Music Studios for this exclusive interview.
Good evening. I'm here with the ever-controversial Madonna for a rare glimpse inside the woman who has virtually redefined pop culture. Say hello, Madonna.
Hello, hello, hello.
Now, before we start, I just have to say, it took an awfully long time to schedule this interview with you. were you intimidated to be in the same room with me?
Yeah. Yes, I was.
Well, that's understandable. After all, you know what they say. You can pick your friends, and you can lead a horse to water, but you can't keep your eyes open while you're sneezing.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
First of all, let's review some of your earlier film work. I thought you were really good in A League of Their Own.
Me too.
Now, you got to work with Rosie O'Donnell in that movie, and I guess you became pretty good friends with her. What's she really like?
She's very destructive. She can be very destructive, but at the same time, she has many arms and many legs, and she makes life. She has like an empty stomach, like a womb sort of carved out, and she takes energy and turns it into life, and she kind of does both.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what kind of music do you like? Do you like, Eric Clapton?
No, because I think all of his stuff is parody.
Are you maybe getting him mixed up with me?
It's possible.
I thought so. What is that thing in your nose? Is that some kind of homing device?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I got to get one of those. Hey, I've always wondered, have you ever been performing on stage and gotten a really bad wedgie?
It hurts.
Yeah, I imagine so. Is it hard work changing your hair color every 3 hours?
Exhausting, I can't tell you.
What's the square root of infinity?
I don't know.
Do you have any advice for our viewing audience?
Life advice?
Yeah, whatever.
You have to be much more independent and you have to make sure that what you do is what you want to do. Because if happiness lies in your own hand, and you make that realization and you realize that you can't rely on other people for it and other things,
What are you looking at? There's nothing up there.
To me, that means that...
Okay, shut up. Let me ask you about your literary career. You know that book you wrote a couple of years ago? Well, I bought a copy of it last week at a garage sale, and all the pages were stuck together. What's up with that? Anyway, what I wanted to know is, have you ever considered writing a book that didn't have naked pictures of you in it?
Yeah, I could see doing something like that.
Well, that would be a novelty. Say, why do you keep looking at me like that? Do I turn you on?
Definitely.
Really? You know, I've been told that I ooze human sexuality.
Well, I think it's true.
You've kind of got a little crush on me, don't you?
Of course.
Do you think there's anybody in the world sexier than me?
I really doubt it.
Surely you must think someone is sexier. Mel Gibson?
No.
George Clooney? Antonio Banderas?
Absolutely not.
Dick Van Patten?
No way.
Wow. Well, you know, it's a curse sometimes, this incredible animal magnetism that I have.
It's frightening.
Yeah. But, Madonna, you've got to find a way to control your unbridled lust for me.
I cannot control that.
Well, you've got to try. Hey, wait a minute. Are you the woman that keeps calling my house at 2:30 in the morning and hanging up?
Yep.
Madonna, this just isn't healthy. You've got to let go of this fixation you seem to have on me.
It's hard to let it go.
I know, but look, you're just not my type. How can I put this? You've been around the block a few times.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah? Quick, name 3 people you haven't slept with yet.
That's a tough question.
See? Besides, I hear you're going to be having a baby soon.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, how did that happen?
Sexual intercourse. You know.
Oh, so that's how it works. Hey, How come you can have a baby and I can't?
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm a woman.
Yeah, makes sense. So, tell us a little bit about your new album.
It's really boring, actually.
Okay, then let's talk about my new album. What do you think of it?
I really dig it.
Was it the best album you ever heard in your life?
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Would you say it's infinitely better than anything you ever did?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's just about time to wrap up our little interview. Thanks, Madonna, and good luck with whatever you're doing these days. I hope we can have you back again real soon.
I am never doing this again.
Whatever. We'll be right back.
The FBI released this sketch of the man known as the Unabomber this week, and authorities immediately issued an arrest warrant for Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, thanks, Norm. That's real funny. You're a funny guy. I mean, come on. Do I even look the slightest bit like some kind of sociopath that would go around blowing things up? I personally don't see any resemblance. This whole thing is so ridiculous. Come on. What are you guys doing? Come on. Hey! No, leave me alone! Let go! They already caught the guy for crying out loud. Hey! You guys are in so much trouble. Let me go! Ow! Ow! Hey! That hurts! Ow! Help!
You better hurry up, baby.
Yeah, Snoop Doggy Dogg on Al Music. I happen to enjoy that musical piece very much because, as you all know, I'm down with the homies. Well, anyway, I'm very proud to announce that the Bad Hair Tour will be hitting Canada next month. That's right. Once again, my band and I will be traveling in a big, stinky bus across this great country, periodically stopping so we can set up our instruments and play our guts out in front of people just like you. It's gonna be great. So to get you psyched up for this great event, and also to kill a little time, we're gonna play some highlights from last year's tour of Canada and Alaska. MuchMusic lent me a cheesy camcorder so I could document some of the wackiness and zaniness that happens when a wacky, zany rock band hits the road. Okay, roll the tape. Stop. I'm really sorry. Stop it! This is really embarrassing. This is very unprofessional. I apologize. Steve! Steve, how long have you had the study tape?
A couple weeks.
What's the problem?
I think there's something wrong with this fret right here.
I don't think there's a problem with the bass. I think there's a problem with your finger! There! How does that feel, monkey boy? Ouch! Well, is everybody else going to be ready by the time we get to Canada?
Yeah.
Good. How does that feel, Steve?
First class. Nothing like it. Sure, it's expensive, but they cater to your every whim. And the best part is, you can really stretch out. Oh, look at that leg room. This is great. I love it. Nothing quite like first class. That's relaxing. Waitress! Can I have just one more bag of those delicious honey roasted peanuts?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I love them. So tasty, delicious, and nutritious. I love my peanuts.
It's 2,000 degrees below zero.
This is gonna be fun. The show went over so well that they decided to name one of their main roads after me. But they spelled it wrong. Those nutty Alaskans.
It's cold! Wow! Yes, this is wonderful! I love this! Yum! Yum! Doggy treat! Doggy! 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 Oh, jeez! Go! Ow! Ow! Ah! We're having a little setback here. Hopefully I'll be better for the Canadian tour. Oh, that's smart. We're here in the capital of Alaska, Juneau. That's J-U-N-E-A-U. Juneau! We're staying at the fabulous Alaskan Hotel here in Juneau. Although this is a historic hotel, I'm told the rooms are a little bit small. Let's check in on the other guys and see how they're doing. See, this is Ruben and Bermuda's room. What are you guys doing in there?
No.
Okay. Juneau is a city rich in history, as this mural depicts. The city of Juneau was founded by a naked man in an oyster shell who lost his contact lenses on Halloween. And a grizzly bear, a horny toad, a bald eagle, a sperm whale, and a wolverine helped him find it. I love that story. I'm looking for something to send my friends back home as a little souvenir of our Alaskan trip. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is perfect. Bacteria farm. Yeah! We're here at the famous Alaskan Galley restaurant, our very favorite place to eat while in Juneau, Alaska. Oh, and here comes the owner, Mr. Creek Palm. How you doing?
Pretty good, Al. How are you?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. How long has it been? 8 months?
About that, yeah.
Well, what's been going on since then?
Last time you see me, I left a little bit and got a triple bypass on my heart, but I feel much better now.
You did?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't promise you. They just fixed me up and I'm better than new right now.
This is the high point of my life. I'm doing a record signing at the Super Bear Supermarket.
Are you excited about Al being here?
Oh, God, yes. Can you breathe?
You are now an official Al head. You have to have that tattooed on, all right?
Good.
Gosh, you're a pig.
Yeah!
Ah, yes, the memories just come flooding back. The stinky clubs, the greasy diners, the bus from hell. I can't wait to get back on the road! Well, we'll see the rest of those highlights a little later on in the show, but right now, here's the first video from Bad Hair Day. It's Amish Paradise on Al Music.
Thou art watching Al Music. Do not go away. I beseech thee.
It's another beautiful night in Los Angeles, and the stars are shining bright for the 66th Annual Academy Awards. Thousands of fans are clamoring to get a glimpse of their favorite celebrities. And here are two of them. It's Weird Al Yankovic and Vanna White.
Listen carefully.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? I want to make a request. I don't think you guys play enough Alanis Morissette. Could you play something by her? And maybe some REM? That would be good. I like them. Foo Fighters. Smashing Pumpkins! Play something by Green Day, yeah. Play something by Beck! Oh, Soundgarden! 9 Inch Nails! That's it. Hey! Don't double pilot! Sheryl Crow! Yeah! Oh, that's about it. No! No! Red Hot Chili Peppers! Red Hot Chili Peppers! Oh, yeah! Oh, one last thing. Could you play them all polka style? Polka style! Polka! 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 Yes, once again, it's time for Rapid Facts, where we give you all the facts just as rapidly as we can. And once again, congratulations are in order for the phenomenally popular group Hootie and the Blowfish. It seems that the band has just passed the 14 million mark in sales of their debut album, Cracked Rearview. When asked about the record's unbelievable success, lead singer Darius Rucker explained, "We made a pact with Satan." Those wacky guys. Also in the news, it seems that the Ow! I'm sorry. Just give myself a really bad paper cut. Don't you hate those? This is gonna sting for a while. I think it's really deep. Yeah, look at there. Got myself pretty good. I think I opened up an artery with this one. Can I get a Band-Aid? Oh, this is really painful. I think it's starting to clot now. Oh, maybe not. Could I get a tourniquet? Well, coming up in the next segment, we'll be taking a whimsical look back at some of... I think I'm just going to sit down for a second here.
This is Al Music, the video channel that makes you feel all warm and gooey, like a big honkin' cheese log that rolled under the front seat of your car, and you forgot about it for 3 weeks, and now it's all melted and disgusting, and you just want to puke! Oh,
Hi, I'm Rob from Toronto, and I was watching your video Amish Paradise, and I happened to notice in one of your shots, your hand was blurred. What's that all about?
Oh, you mean this shot?
Even if he deserved it, an Amish with a tool to know...
Right there, that one? But can we let's get a freeze of that shot. Roll it back. Can we get a freeze there?
Yeah, we got a freeze now.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious what that is. The folks at MuchMusic made me fuzz that out. Can we unfuzz that? Yeah, see, it's an early headshot of Steve Anthony. The management here thought it was a little too intense for some of their younger viewers. I guess they were right. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, who's next?
Hello, I'm talking to Weird Al, right? Al, I'm just wondering, can you tell me, what's your real name?
Well, I know this is going to shock you. I hope you're sitting down. My real, actual name is Al! Thanks for the question.
Yeah, right. No, come on, I mean, really, what's your real name?
It's Al. Al Yankovic. Weird Al, whatever, but that's my real name, Al. See, it says it on my driver's license. My name's Al. My real name's Al.
Come on, be serious. Your real name. Your real name.
My name is Xanthrox. I come from a distant galaxy in search of stupid life forms. We plan to invade and conquer your pitiful planet, and then use you all as a source of cheap labor and food. Do not try to resist, puny Earthling. Soon you will all be under our control. Our powers are beyond your comprehension. You will all obey or perish.
Ha! I knew it! Pay up, Mel, $5. $5. Thank you. I knew that's who you were.
Okay, time for one more question.
Hi, I'm Joe from Mississauga. I'm a really big Stones fan, man. I'm wondering when you're gonna have him on the show.
Well, funny you should mention it, because in the very next room, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards are standing by, waiting for their very own exclusive interview on Al Music. Let's go there now, shall we? All right, I'm here with the legendary Mick Jagger and Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones. Guys, welcome to the show. Mick, where's Keith? Didn't Keith show up?
No.
Oh, that's just great. I specifically said I wanted you and Keith on the show. What's the deal, Mick?
Don't blame me, blame my booker.
Didn't he get my fax?
I don't know.
Oh, boy. You didn't talk to him before the show? He didn't say anything?
No.
I see. Well, then, I guess I'll have to interview you all by yourself.
Good.
Yep, just you and me, Mick. A couple of guys hanging out and talking.
So that's the way it is.
Anyway, before we get started, I just want to say what a huge fan I am of the Rolling Stones. I've got both your albums, and I listen to them all the time. I particularly like Keith's guitar work on the last album. That was really, Are you sure he didn't call you and say he's going to be late or something? Because, I mean, he was supposed to be here. Okay, never mind. So, Mick, what's your favorite movie?
9 months.
Oh, so you're a big Hugh Grant fan, then. You probably cried your eyes out at 4 weddings and a funeral, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much. Mick, your lips look a little dry there. You might want to, you know... There, you got it. Anyway, Mick, I was just, you know, I was just thinking, your first name might be considered offensive to people of Irish descent. Do you mind if I call you Ernie?
No.
Good. So, Ernie, remember when we had that slumber party at my house and we stayed up all night in our pajamas singing Jumping Jack Flash?
It was great, actually. It was really good fun.
And then we snuck down the street and toilet papered Prince's house?
It was pretty wild.
Yeah, those were the days. Boy, I gotta tell you, you still look amazing. Man, I sure hope I look as good as you when I'm 65. Okay, yeah, most of my questions were for Keith. Can you imitate the sound of a machine gun?
No.
Oh, okay, how about a machine gun with a silencer on it? Hey, that was pretty good. What's wrong?
You have any water over there?
I've got some buttermilk.
You have any water?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, here we go. What do you say?
Now.
Good boy, there you go.
Thanks. Well... Good.
There. Better? You done now?
Yeah.
Good. Do your lips again. You still got a little... Great. Oh, so you know what? I found this thing in my closet. What is this thing?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, weird, huh? Oh, you know what? Harvey is your biggest fan. He listens to Beggar's Banquet all the time. He'd love to meet you. Harvey! Harvey! Mick's here! Harvey! Mick, are you sitting on Harvey? Oh, wait. I see him. He's sleeping. I'll just let him get his beauty rest. Anyway, out of curiosity, I was just wondering, what did you think of my new album?
It's very, very,
Brilliant, devastatingly funny, awe-inspiring?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, thanks, Mick. You're too kind. I think some of your stuff is pretty cool, too. Anyway, I heard that you're taking accordion lessons and that you'll be dressing up in lederhosen and playing some polkas on the new Stones tour. Now, I know these are just rumors, but...
They're all true.
Really? Wow, that's gotta be awesome. You are so cool. You are Mr. Cool. Did you ever get lip implants?
No.
Man, you even smell good. I could just sit here and smell you all day. What is that you're wearing? Men in Speed Stick?
I'm gonna have to leave you now.
Ah, but you just got here. Come on, how about one quick game of patty cake?
Next summer.
Okay, I'll write it in my calendar. But hey, remember, next time bring Keith with you. That's not asking too much, is it? I mean, you can ride in the same car together, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, then. That was Keith Richards' partner, Ernie Jagger, from the Rolling Stones. You can go now.
Thank you very much.
Wait, you forgot to unhook your microphone. Wait. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Are you ready for Weird Al Yankovic?
Weird Al Yankovic.
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 Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic.
Now, legally, I may be a U.S. citizen, but I'm Canadian in my soul. Here, then, are just a few of the reasons why I think that Canada is better than the United States. In the U.S., this loonie is only worth about 70 cents. But here, it's worth a whole $1. If you live in the States and you can only read French, you might never know what the ingredients are in crunchy cheese doodles. But in Canada, they print the ingredients in English and French because they care. When it's 20 degrees here, it's a pleasant day. When it's 20 degrees in the States, it's freezing. The artist formerly known as Prince lives in the United States. Enough said. In Canada, they have helpful, courteous Mounties dressed in cute little uniforms, riding beautiful, well-groomed horses. In the U.S., they have policemen dressed in riot gear who will beat the living crap out of you. And finally, on the U.S. $5 bill, Abraham Lincoln. On the Canadian $5 bill, Leonard Nimoy. Cool. Can I ask you a survey question?
Yeah?
What is your favorite 24-hour music video channel in Canada?
Take a talk of your life. Take a talk of my love or so. Something like that.
No. Wrong answer. Excuse me, sir. Can we ask you a question for MuchMusic? Can we ask you a question for MuchMusic?
No, sir.
Aqui no te rompagem des?
No, sir.
Donde está la biblioteca? Well, obviously the language barrier is a bit of a problem here, so I got myself this handy-dandy Canadian-American dictionary. What is it you like about Calgary, eh?
What do I like about Calgary? The climate.
All right, thank you, sir, thank you. It really works. Would you like to sing a Yugoslavian folk song with me? Oi, Miliska Pegla, 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 Pegla. What's your favorite animal?
A pig.
A pig? Can you oink like a pig for me, please?
No.
Oh, please. Tony, come on. Oink for us. Oink.
No.
Oink, Tony, oink. You're embarrassing me. Oink now.
No.
Come on, Tony, oink. Have you ever had a part of your body freeze completely off?
Nope.
Could you oink like a pig for us?
Oink.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for oinking like a pig for us. Have you gotten your tickets to the Weird Al concert yet?
No, I haven't.
What? Why not? You know, the ticket's going to be sold out, and then there's going to be much weeping and gnashing of teeth, and you'll be crying and saying, why didn't I get my tickets to the Weird Al show? That's going to be you!
Are you him? No.
Oh, you mock me now.
Are you him? No.
That's a good one. I like it. It's kind of Beatlesque in its own particular way. You know, if... Ruben, what is it?
Can we talk?
Yeah, well, what's wrong?
I don't know. I feel really stupid. Like, I mean, you really want me to do this?
What, the comb bra? Yeah, it's part of the show.
Everybody's making fun of me, and I just...
Ruben, you look great. You look wonderful. People are jealous of you.
You're kidding, man.
No, really. If you looked stupid, we'd tell you. You look great, really.
You mean it?
But believe me on this. It looks great.
Well, you know, I'm really sensitive about it. I mean, you mean it?
Trust me, you look great. Now, have a good show, all right, man?
Okay.
Take care. We'll see you.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in the middle of an exciting game of catch it and you keep it. This is a lot of fun. I got two of my friends on the street in the freezing cold 6 stories below. Hey, Lynn, Ruben, how you doing? Yeah, right now they're tied at 0-0. Let's go with the ever-popular wet roll of toilet paper. Always a big favorite. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Here you go.
backed away from it. Too bad. Too bad. Well, they're still tied at 0-0. I guess this calls for the tiebreaker. Okay, guys. All right. You ready? You ready?
I'm here tonight in Regina, which of course is a French word meaning home of the really big chairs. On today's Road Report, I thought we'd just take a minute and have a little talk with some of the hardcore fans that hang around outside after the show. Well, here's a likely group right here. Hello, my friends.
Hi, Al!
So how's it going?
Oh, fine, yourself?
Oh, pretty good. Gee, you guys must be freezing out here.
Yeah,
Well, you guys have just seen the live show. You just had the Al experience. So for the benefit of our MuchMusic viewing audience, how would you describe a Weird Al concert?
Well, it's a rockin', rolling, multimedia extravaganza. A thrill ride for the senses. A veritable smorgasbord of sensory delights.
Wow, that's very flattering. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say.
We were overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the event. It made speed look like a slow ride to Grandma's house.
Really? Wow, gee, well, thank you very much.
No, Al, thank you.
Oh, you guys are my best friends in the whole world. Oh.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt the tour highlights like this, but you'll never guess who finally showed up. Keith Richards. I can't believe it. Keith, what took you so long? You were supposed to be in the last segment with Mick. You're late.
The later, the greater.
Yeah. So what's the deal? How come you're so late?
You know, I mean, again, but I was butterflies, nervous, but then we'll go, I'll watch this, and he's, sometimes other people say, oh, I must go to the John,
What?
Bit of bing, bit of bang, bit of boom, figure it out.
Okay. Well, what do you say? Let's get this interview started.
Hey, here we are, here we go. UFO.
Yeah. You are Keith Richards, aren't you?
I could be Coco the Clown, the red nose and the ginger wig.
Well, that would have been my second guess. Hey, what are you doing there? Put out that cigarette. That's bad for you. Bad, Keith, bad, bad. That's better. Keith, first of all, I've always wanted to ask you, what was it like writing Good Golly Miss Molly?
I mean, maybe you should ask Little Richard,
Well, he's not here, is he, Mr. Smarty Pants? I wanted an interview with him, but all I could get was you, so now you're here instead.
Well, you asked for it, and now you got it, so you might as well learn to live with it, and that's the way it is.
Say, Keith, you look parched. Here, have some water. Attaboy. Now, have some warm goat's blood. I made it special just for you. Good boy. Now, Keith, tell the truth. This might sound strange, but do you have I Love Weird Al tattooed on the inside of your lower lip?
Well, that's quite a question.
Yeah, well, if you don't, then prove it. So it was just one of those crazy rumors. Say, Keith, how do you feel about Mick Jagger's body odor?
It's, I've almost got used to it, but you never quite do. Yeah.
I'm told that the one thing that you love doing when you're traveling around is going to the zoo. You like zoos?
Me? Oh, I've seen thousands of them.
So, what does Keith Richards do when he's at the zoo?
Open the cage, let the animals out.
But, isn't that illegal? Okay. I was just wondering if...
Open the cage, let them out.
Yeah, I got it. Keith, I was just wondering, after the show, do you want to go bowling with me?
Let's go,
Really? You like to bowl?
It can change your life,
I know what you mean. Well, let me just finish up the tour highlights, and you put on your bowling shoes, and I'll meet you on lane 27. Keith, thank you for dropping by.
My pleasure.
La, 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 la.
I'm not doing very good at all. Well, what's the matter? I'm really nervous. I don't know. I'm just really nervous tonight.
Now, come on, Doug. You've done hundreds of these shows. This is just a simple case of stage fright. I'm sure you'll get over it. You're a professional. You always do.
Well, I know, but it's a sold-out house. There's going to be a million eyes out there, and me, I just really don't feel very good about this, Alan. I just don't feel good.
Well, John, I'm sure whatever it is, you'll get over it. I mean, you're a professional. You've always pulled through for us. Just relax, just enjoy yourself, and have a great time.
Sudbury is the home of what is perhaps Canada's most famous national monument. That's right, the Big Nickel. Note the difference in size between this regular nickel and Sudbury's Big Nickel. It's much, much bigger. It's huge! Sir, does it fill you with an overwhelming sense of community pride to know that you're in the city of the Big Nickel?
Oh, yes.
Here, of course, is the rarely seen dark side of the Big Nickel.
Well, Al, before the Big Nickel, I was not much of a man.
It's interesting to note that if the Big Nickel were in fact made of nickel, it would be worth considerably more than a nickel. Perhaps even more than $1. Hey, Noof, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
All right. Do you have any rules for being on the bus?
We don't allow any drugs, and we don't have any firearms, and no Michael Bolt.
Tell me, what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you on the road?
Well, I remember one moonlit night, just like tonight. I was driving along. It was one of those quiet two-lane roads in Saskatchewan, and I actually heard and felt this thump, 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 thump noise. I stopped the bus. I went back there, opened up the back doors, and there, like I could see in the moonlight, there was like a human head. A human head.
Can you tell me, why are you having a St. Patrick's Parade 2 days after St. Patrick's Day?
Well, I don't know. We want to make it last.
You guys are wacky, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, at least a week. We'll be going for another few days after this.
Can you explain to me the impact that a saint from Ireland would have on a largely French-speaking community?
Oui, je pourrais dire ça en français sûrement.
Excuse me, sir, do you often get bothered because you look so much like our keyboard player, Ruben Valtierra? Chris Barron from the Spin Doctors. I love all your records, man. Sir, do you think that Jerry Lewis is a genius or just moderately intelligent?
A genius.
I think he's a genius.
It's a genius.
A genius. Excuse me, do you speak English? Bienvenue, escargot, croissant, ménage à toi? Woof. Woof. Woof.
Hey! Larry, this can't be. We've been going on. No. Listen, Rover's not going to be happy about this, Larry. And if I have to tell Rover, don't make me tell Rover, Larry. Too late!
Skip is a little busy right now. Job might be getting to him a little bit, so we should cut the road report short. This is Al on the road in North Bay.
63,524 bottles of beer on the wall. 63,524 bottles of beer.
Hello. Now we're here in Halifax. You know what that means? It's time to do the Halifax dance.
Hey! From the wall, 2 bottles of beer.
I figured as long as the band was stuck here on the bus, I'd take this opportunity to give you kind of a public service announcement and tell you about the 4 main rules of bus safety. Rule number 1, always ride on the inside of the bus. No matter how fun it looks, bus surfing is just not a good idea. Rule number 2, never annoy the bus driver.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Rule number 3, be careful of foreign objects when closing the bus door. And rule number 4, no horseplay allowed. Play your outdoor games outside the bus. I hope these simple rules will be useful for you next time you or one of your loved ones has to travel across Canada in a bus with a big smelly rock band.
Wow, that was a nice little trip down memory lane. I remember that stuff like it was just last year. But hey, we're coming at you again real soon with some more live shows, so keep watching Much for all the tour dates and details. We're just about out of time. Did I forget anything? Did I mention my new album, Bad Hair Day? Okay, just checking. Well, then I guess that's the end of the show. But, you know, we had some fun. Maybe we even learned a few things. And nobody got seriously hurt. That's the main thing. Right, Harvey? Yeah, pal. So until next time, remember, keep your feet on the ground, keep a song in your heart, and keep your hands out of your pants. That's disgusting. Say goodbye, Harvey. I am not an animal. I am not an animal.